I'm back. Hey everyone, how we doing? Say, it's been a couple of months since I've been sharing information with you. Had some busy times, but it's time to get back to sharing information on a regular basis. And I want to start off with the benefit, I think the primary benefit of accessibility, and that means making your website work properly for everyone, even those that have disabilities. Now, a lot of us spend money having a professional website. A lot of businesses spend money for Google ads, for Facebook ads, maybe Twitter advertising, Instagram advertising. Some people spend money on what's called SEO or search engine optimization to make their website more visible on Google when people are searching for your products or your services. Now, if you're doing that and you're investing into your company because you want more people to become clients, to buy your services, or to purchase your products, why does it not make sense then to make your website work for everyone? Somewhere between 19 and 24% of the people that are going to look for your services, look for your products, have at least one form of a long-term disability. That means when you're promoting your business to people, between 1 out of 5 and 1 out of 4 of them won't be able to be a client, won't be able to contact you, won't be able to conduct commerce on your website if it does not work for everyone. Now, who are we talking about? I'm talking about people with vision issues. So maybe they're blind, they could be colorblind, they could just have such severely poor vision that they can't see very well. And so they would be using what's called a screen reader to turn everything on your website audible so that they can interpret it and conduct business with you. 97% of websites, according to the last statistics that I saw, do not work properly with screen readers because of different languages encoding, different information, the way it's disseminated on a website is not done properly. So that's people with vision issues. Now we have people with hearing issues. So you may be deaf, or they may just be severely hard of hearing. I remember doing an interview with an audiologist and he said, the average person that needs a hearing aid will live with poor hearing and not being able to hear well enough for on average of 5 years. So, I mean, let's look at people in their 40s, 50s, or 60s typically have a little bit more expendable income. And if they can't hear what you're providing them for in a video and you're not turning on closed captioning so they can read it, you're going to miss out on that client. One group that I think we really need to be cognizant of are people with cerebral palsy, MS, MD, different types of diseases that attack our bodies that make it difficult to navigate a mouse. If you can't use a mouse, you're going to use the tab key on your keyboard to turn into your pointer to move around the website. And you're going to use the enter or the return key to be your clicker to say, I want to go here, there, and the next place. Most websites aren't built so that they're going to respond to keyboard maneuvering and manipulation. So that means even though they can see well, even though they can see what's on your website, if they can't conduct commerce with the keyboard, you're going to miss out on transactions that somebody that can't use a mouse won't be able to do. And then finally, people with epilepsy. This blew my mind when I first heard about this a few years ago. When you have movement on a website, things moving, if the movement is at a speed that's too quickly, it can actually induce a seizure for someone with epilepsy. I sure hope to God that no one ever was on a website that we created that induced a seizure. So those are just some of the smaller, finer points to hopefully share with you so that you understand that when you're investing in your website, when you're investing on bringing people digitally into your business, if your website doesn't work for everyone, you're basically excluding them. So, like I said, somewhere between 1 out of 5 and 1 out of 4 people in the US has at least one of these long-term disabilities that I just shared with you. So if you're going to invest in your website, if you're going to invest in marketing, if you're going to invest in advertising, if you're running a campaign, if you're doing any of these things, you need to really make sure that your website is built properly to work for everyone. Because we would never consider excluding people with blue eyes. We would never consider excluding people that are left-handed. But unconsciously, most websites exclude people because they're not built properly for those with disabilities. If you have any questions, please feel free to respond on any of the forums that you saw this on. We'll be doing this on a regular basis, guys. Take care.